What's going on, everybody? So I wanted to talk about season start and some strategies to go with. Specifically, when we start the season, we're looking to level quickly, farm a lot, get someone to farm Paragon, get someone to farm potentially getting that higher GR so you can get some blood shards, and then maybe use those blood shards to gamble on another character. But basically, someone that's going to be able to cruise through, level up your gems, do all the speed GR clearing that you need to do, or even T16 farming that you need to do, so you can run those greater rifts as easy and as fast as possible. Now, one of the best ones that we thought was going to be in the game was Natalia's set, but Blizzard has decided to swap that setup to focus more on a GR solo pushing build, as far as what we've seen. We'll have to test it to see how good it really is, but it's definitely looking to be more focused on a manual sort of pushing build rather than just press strafe to win. However, the reason they did this is because there's another build for the Demon Hunter that is press strafe to win, and we're going to be talking about that one. As far as I've seen, there's no class that can really compete with the Demon Hunter in terms of T16 and speed GR clearing, especially in the early game. Now, you can get some classes that can speed GR clear for sure, and maybe even push a little bit higher than the Demon Hunter as soon as you start to get some stats up and things like that. But for the beginning of the season, Demon Hunter just outclasses everyone, and how easy the build is to put together, how much damage scaling there is, and how ridiculously fast and, again, relaxing the build is. It's literally press strafe and you win. If we pop over to the patch notes here, and we see Gears of Dreadlands, this is a set that has popped up oftentimes over the seasons. As I said, they changed Natalia's to where you can't strafe to proc a spike trap that auto summons when you hit someone with your strafe, which is super cool. Was super cool. Instead of it's a manual build, so we have to focus on something like Gears of Dreadlands now. But they did a massive buff to this. They almost doubled the primary skill increase damage from Gears of Dreadlands, which is a big deal, right? It's about, what is that, like a 43%, 42%, something like that damage increase, which is a massive damage increase. Now, if we pop over to just the Diablo wiki here, you'll find that this is what the set ends up doing, right? It's going to gain 4 stacks of momentum. Momentum is basically going to give you extra primary skill damage, as well as later on, you're going to get extra movement speed from the 4-piece. But you can see here, 20 seconds, and you're going to get that, well, stacking up to a duration of 20 seconds, and you're going to get extra primary skill damage. And then you can see here, once you get the 4-piece set, you basically have the build, except the damage might not be there. But you can see strafing against enemies will automatically shoot your last used primary skill, and also give you 60% damage reduction while strafing, and for 5 seconds after. While strafing, you're also going to move faster. So now we're moving faster. If we run things like smoke screen, for example, with the movement speed increase, we can even move faster, which is just absolutely amazing. And then, of course, once you get the 6-piece set, or at least 5 pieces with the Ring of Royal Grandeur, you're going to get that massive damage primary skill increase. It says 10,000, but that's actually not true. It is 27,500% now, which is absolutely crazy. Now, the reason why this is so good is because running something like, for example, Hungering Arrow on the Demon Hunter is super impactful, because you have things like I believe it's the 9th satchel or something like that. It's a quiver, and then it's going to give you massive Hungering Arrow damage increase as well as piercing. So now your Hungering Arrow is going to pierce through enemies. It's going to proc every single time you're strafing, and now you're also going to get a massive damage increase for it as well. Then you have things like Depth Diggers that's going to give you primary skill damage, and all these different things that can stack and stack and stack. And of course, running Dawn is just a classic one. You can run double hand crossbows, run Dawn in the offhand, run the the Vengeance with Darkheart, so you can make sure you're tanky as well. It is just an amazing T16 farming build, and this is what I think almost everyone, if you guys are interested in making your farming process as easy as possible, and you're open to using other classes, the strategy would be to go and play Necro to 18, and then move into a Demon Hunter, and then just play Demon Hunter all the way. Once you get to level 18, you're gonna have level 70 gear on your Demon Hunter. So now you can play Demon Hunter all the way to 70. Immediately start going for your Gears of Dreadlands. set. What's also interesting about this is if we pop over to the Hedrick's gift, actually, this is another thing that's extremely important. Where was it? It was, yeah, here. So the Hedrick's gifts actually gives you Gears of Dreadlands. So you can actually guarantee this set. You can see here, completing chapters 2, 3, and 4 of the seasonal journey will reward you with 3 of Hedrick's gifts. These contain a few pieces from one of your class sets. This is incredibly useful because you could basically guarantee yourself Gears of Dreadlands. You immediately play your Demon Hunter to 70, start completing your season journey chapters 2, 3. Maybe by the time you finish chapter 3, you might have enough pieces with your gambling and things like that. Maybe, not quite sure on what path you're going to take, but at least completing these chapters is going to give you enough pieces to earn your way towards that Gears of Dreadlands set, which is a guaranteed immediate T16 farming masterclass. So this basically removes a lot of the RNG. If you're farming for a set item, it could take a little while, it could take a couple days, and you're like, dang, I'm really missing this set piece, and I can't really push my farming until I get this set. Well, boom, all that RNG is removed with this Hedrick's gifts. Immediately just focus on the season journey, and a lot of people just like to focus on season journey anyways, for you to finish it at the end of the season, of course, get your unlocks and achievements and things like that. So this seems like a very, very easy path forward for you guys to go ahead and boom, 1 to 18, level up, get that level 70 requirement removed, instantly gear up a Demon Hunter and go straight for Gears of Dreadlands. It's going to be a massive, massive farming build. And then, of course, if you want to continue on with the Demon Hunter, using the Nats to maybe solo push GRs, but Gears of Dreadlands will definitely be able to be a speed GR clearer as well. However, we'll have to see how powerful it is compared to its previous version. Of course, we have to get in and maybe do some testing on that one. But if you don't want to just continue with the Demon Hunter, just use it to farm up. Again, push your Paragon, push these things to get extra stats so your other builds do have the damage threshold, that critical mass, so you can actually one-shot things and speed T16 or speed GR clear with those other classes. For example, here, if I wanted to run, I don't know, a Corpse Explosion T16 farming build, with Blood Rush, making sure I'm moving faster and just crushing through it. I believe there was a legendary item that gives me extra movement speed with Blood Rush. If I wanted to do that, I need a little bit more stats than the Demon Hunter would need, as far as I've tested. Same with like Army of the Dead. If I wanted to run Army of the Dead here, that's going to do the unconventional warfare / the, where was it? The Dead Storm. That's what it is. I always forget the names of these, the runes, but the Dead Storm, it's going to surround you. This, for example, doesn't actually do enough damage typically to be able to run Dead Storm and just kill everything in its path until I actually get some decent gear, get pushing, get what I actually need to run, versus just getting my 6-piece set for Gears of Dreadlands and then instant farming and then being able to transition into this build if I wanted to. So definitely something that I will be doing myself. I don't know if I'm going to do it immediately on the season start because I do want to just mess around with the Necromancer a little bit, but I'm definitely going to be using my Necromancer level to help out my handmaids and things like that. And then I will be making a Demon Hunter myself and going over that Gears of Dreadlands Hungering Arrow build for you all when the season comes out, because I believe it'll be the best speed T16 farming build, especially in that beginning part of the game. So I just wanted to let you know, because a lot of people, might be looking at Nat's nerf, if you consider it a nerf for the farming version, and be like, dang, that's kind of sad. I was hoping to do that for just my natural farming. Well, guess what? Now that Gears of Dreadlands got such a massive buff, you could still strafe to win with that build. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section down below. Are you guys going to be trying out the Demon Hunter? I know most people just immediately go for the Demon Hunter because of how easy of a farming build it truly is. There is really no class that compares to how easy Demon Hunter is to farm in the early game. You literally strafe and you literally win. And you spam your skills. Boop, 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 spam W, spam E, spam Vengeance, whatever it is. It's so crazy to me. Definitely a big meme in my opinion. But that's going to be it. I'll see you all tomorrow.